physically cause harm.
And we're live. Welcome.
What
Starting
happened in the
off with a-
protection
with-
squad?
so glad that
Hypothetically
we're
and
starting
allegedly.
this now.
Starting off with a threat for physical violence. Woo! That's how you start the night off well.
Promise.
Welcome everyone to oh god, I don't say Nerd Asylum by night. What am I supposed to say? Fuck. Nerd Asylum.
Nerd Asylum one shots.
Yeah, well typically tonight would be Barovia Beckons, but we're taking a couple weeks off from that. So tonight I am your dungeon master. This is my second Thursday running, but this time we're actually playing D&D. I promise. Promise. Tonight we are doing a one-shot. All of the normal Extra Life donation rules still apply. We are so fucking close to our 15,000 goal. Like, it was at $66?
Yeah, we're like 66 bucks away.
So close. So everything still applies. Hell, Strahd will show up if you want to summon him.
Nice.
I got some stat blocks for Strahd. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's go, guys. We're that close.
Fucking go. So she's ready too. Without further ado, everyone go ahead and while I deal with this, everyone go ahead and introduce your characters real quick.
Okay. I will be playing Nicolas,
hate you so much.
a Loxodon woolly mammoth barbarian. And he is the woolliest of woolly mammoths. Not quite the mammothest, but he's very woolly.
Wow.
Wow.
Is it braided?
Wow.
Could be in parts, maybe where he can't see and someone's braided it before. I don't know.
Lyra's been here.
I'll go next. I am playing Dahlia. She's a bard. She's a I'm never gonna get this right. Kalashtar?
Kalashtar.
Okay, whatevs.
Seems legit.
Yeah, I'm one of those things. I don't dream. It's great. Yes. Moving on. I don't have a description for her.
It's the one shot. What are you talking about?
I know. I don't have
Back
a
to you.
description for her.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have the alert box set up for this. Thank you for that subscription, Porky the Panda.
That's a great name.
I love that
That's
name.
a great name.
It is. I will go. I'm going to be playing Rafael Diego. He is a spicy tiefling. He'll top your pants off or put them back on. And I have not decided yet, yes?
Oh lord.
Oh no. And what's your
love
class?
It's spicy.
A spicy
So good.
class spicy.
Are you,
All right.
Are you sure we shouldn't have traded classes?
I'm a rogue.
All right. I am also playing a barbarian. 10 is a half orc barbarian of the ancestral guardians, right?
Yeah, that's what I read.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't know who we're playing. This is all
It's fine.
by chance, everyone.
It's fine. I'll just kill you all in the end and it won't matter.
Oh.
So, as many of you know, I personally have also run a Curse of Strahd campaign at home. And the one shot that we are running tonight is a scenario that I've run a few times, originally meant to be in my Curse of Strahd game. I did not write it. I will say that. But if anyone is familiar with the Mandy mod Curse of Strahd fleshing out guides, it's in there. So, we will start off with a little bit of background. You know what? I'm not going to change the name. I'm going to keep the name the same. It's the City of Kresik. You guys are helping out the City of Kresik.
Oh shit, yeah.
The City of Kresik is going to starve.
Oh good.
Winter is coming, and the four of you already know each other because you've previously helped out Kresik with a monster that was actually eating all of their sheep, all of their food, eating everyone out of house and home, by the dark of the night where no one could catch it.
Was
four-
it Victor?
It was not Victor. The four of you dealt with this monster, but now they have another problem. If they don't get aid, the city will not survive the winter. So, our good Mayor Dimitri, who is not missing in Castle Ravenloft, this Dimitri is here and healthy and alive, but also very worried and concerned because his city is going to starve. So he is sending you off to the estate of the Fedotov family, just a few miles to the west. Well, let's say more than a few miles, because it's going to take you most of the day to get there. Where this ancient family has resided for many generations. They used to have a much better relationship with Krezik, but no one's heard from them in quite some time, possibly a few decades. But if the Fedotovs are still there, if they are in good health and they are in good wealth, then they could be the city's saving grace. And so Dimitri has sent you all on a wagon off to the west to go speak to the current head of the household, Maria Elena Fedotov. It takes you most of the day to get there. By the time the sun is almost setting, you find yourself on the road and you can finally see where the trees part ahead. And a great stone and wrought iron gate mark the entrance to the estate. Unlike the primarily, medieval Gothic sort of aesthetic you've seen around, these gates look almost industrial, with strange locking mechanisms that extend like teeth to fit precisely into each other, and certainly yielding only to those meant to enter. But as you approach, the gates are open, and you pass through without issue into the manicured lawns and cobblestone pathways. In the distance, you can see well-attended fields, pastures, and a stable, around which seem to be a surprising number of carriages, built with high-quality materials and very finely decorated. Whoever's driving the wagon, I'm not going to assume who, it brings you around to the front. Let's go.
I guess that is me or you then.
We'll take turns.
Big boys on the front. So then whoever is driving, you bring your wagon around towards the front where a person in a very smart looking suit stops you and actually offers to take the wagon as a valet service.
Oh, yes, of course. Here. Take it.
He takes the reins and steps up and waits for you all to disembark. He says, it is my pleasure. Please enjoy your time here and welcome to the Fedotov estate. And he whips the reins and begins to drive the horses back towards the stable. The house, of what you can see, seems to be an architectural marvel. Exquisite stonework and wrought iron embellishments adorn what you realize is at its core an impenetrable fortress. Fucking shit. This is what it's like to run in a game with me.
You're fine.
It happens every time. The house rises for 2 stories with great clear windows, bright roofed awnings, and ivy clinging to its walls. Behind it, you can see an expanse of gardens, out of which peek flowers of every color you can imagine. The gray iron front doors lay open, where a sharply dressed servant stands at attention. Pleasant music wafts from inside, counterpointed by the chatter of many voices.
Are we supposed to mingle?
DB, can't hear you.
I think that would probably be the best idea.
I will be mingling.
As he bows and disappears into the crowd.
You haven't gone in the door yet.
Whoa. Before he can even do that, I grab his shoulder and pull him back. We are on a diplomatic mission. Maybe don't try to steal from anybody here.
not take something from our clients. Who do you think I am?
Oh,
Some rock beater?
oh
Don't lie. We know you got sticky fingers.
yeah, I
No,
would
my-
suggest.
When I have sticky fingers, I use soap.
When did he turn into Doug?
Damn! No!
How did Doug get here?
No, it's Nicholas. Nico,
Doug. I
Nicholas.
don't give a shit. Nicholas is probably some fake name. It is obviously Doug.
Nicholas.
Oh,
That's
it's
all I
Hold
can
it
Doug.
down. Everybody, we're all gonna tackle him, and then we're gonna take off his mask.
Oh, the
Scooby-Doo
Loxodon,
style.
the
Yup.
elephant person you're going to
Him
tackle?
underneath there.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
What's up,
are we
everybody?
going to knock on the door or...
The door is open, and there is what seems to be a butler standing at the doorway,
Cool.
who is kind of eyeing you all now that you have not made a very subtle approach.
Hello,
It's fine.
I'm Nicholas. Are you the Feed It Off family?
He looks you up and down, and you are considerably taller than he is, I imagine, because you are like what 8 or 9 feet or something.
I am 9.5 feet tall.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, Lady Dimitrescu.
Hot.
So, he kind of eyes you up and down and looks at your companions. He says, I am not of the Feedertov family. My name is Tautos. I am the head butler. The hounds are losing their minds tonight. Do you have an invitation?
Do we?
You were not aware that there was a party going on. You just knew that you were coming to this estate where no one's heard from these people in like 10 years.
We do not. We did not know that there was a party tonight, but we were sent by Dimitri from Krezik to find aid for the town.
I see.
I'm gonna bat my eyelashes and be very charming.
Give me a persuasion check, yes.
Okay.
Flip that hair.
I can't flip my normal hair, so. hey, Star, does like a 25 work for you?
Hell yeah. I hear you dipping into that Catherine voice.
Well, yeah, I do that whenever I'm just like, oh, that's a high roll for me.
Yeah, so you say this and he's like, yes, I see, emissaries of Dimitri. Interesting. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
He's
Um,
so enthralled with me, I get it.
Yes, absolutely. Very well. In that case, you are welcome inside. Do come in. And the hounds are losing their minds. But I will actually go alert Madame Feedertov of your arrival, and perhaps she can speak with you on behalf of whatever business it may be that you have brought.
That sounds like a good plan. Thank you, Taco.
What?
Tautos. My name was Tautos.
I apologize.
Tall toes. Sorry, tall
Yeah.
toes.
They're good at battle stuff.
We're good at other things.
I am getting a message that we received a $69 donation.
Yeah, sorry, the alert box didn't go off. I don't know, I screwed everything up when I did a new template.
Fine.
You didn't screw anything up.
I did. I
Everything
forgot
is
to put the alert box on there.
Perfect.
Yes.
But
Thank you.
Yes.
What is the $69 tier?
I
don't-
can
I
tell
think
you,
that was
have
a
it open.
custom
Hold on.
donation.
Hold on.
It might
don't
be.
have a 69. So
yeah.
The closest
Nice.
one would be 50, which is gift us a legendary item. But you don't have to do that. Stop.
Yeah, I didn't prep for that one.
We did have a $69 donation tier for Ivan to lose his shirt at one point.
I mean, it sounds like Raphael may be down to.
Spicy, after all.
I see.
donated? Hold on.
Lance.
It was Lance.
My boy Lancelot.
Oh my god.
We
Sweet
did
Linda.
Kick his
We
ass.
did.
Guys,
So
we did.
I think that means that
We're at 3.
oh yay.
My god.
That's amazing.
$15,003.
What are we gonna
Sorry,
do?
I have to stem.
No, don't ever apologize about that, honey. um can we do like group advantage?
Sure, yeah. I'm down for that. Group advantage
Like
on your next
2
check.
or something? Just
Huh?
because it's a higher one? Like 2 or something?
Sure.
because it's a higher
Advantage on your next 2 checks.
one? Awesome. There
I'm
we
down
go.
with
We figured it out. Thanks everybody. We hit
Woo!
our goal.
Thank you. That's amazing.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
15K.
Woo!
Woo!
That is like
Special.
5 times where we were at last year at the end of the year.
You know
Fuck yeah.
what? Next week I will pie myself in the face again because we hit that goal.
Yes.
I don't even know what I'm going to do, but
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Anyway, so Taltos leads you inside, leaves his post at the doorway, and gestures towards one of the two. There's 2 doorways on either side as you walk in. One is open and one is not. He gestures towards the one that's not open and says, "If you would be so kind as to relieve yourselves of your weapons, this is a party, and as much as I understand that you must protect yourselves out on the roads, I assure you, you will not have need of that here."
I'm gonna look around the group very nervously.
I'm also looking nervously.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. I will give up a dagger.
A
No.
dagger.
He
I will
starts
give up-
taking
I will-
out like a bunch of different daggers.
I will give up my rapier, but I won't give up my dagger.
Okay.
It's hidden. It's hidden on my person.
Okay, gotcha.
I am
I
going
love-
to.
What weapon
Go
I
ahead.
have.
I love the trope of the rogue just unpacking daggers.
Listen, that happened one time in real life. Like as like army guys, like we were on a civilian plane. They're like, "You guys need to give us your knives. You're not supposed to have knives." We're like, "We're carrying guns? Like what?" We were like, "Okay, fine." And they're like, "Dump all of your knives." Dude, our first sergeant had a little box. He thought it was just gonna be like, I mean, everybody's like pulling out 4 or 5 knives, and like someone put a tomahawk, and he's like, "What the fuck? Why?" And you're like, "We're going to war, first sergeant. Like, come on, feed them."
I'm gonna take the
Nicholas.
great axe off my back and set it down, and then I'm gonna pull out 2 hand axes and put them down, and then I'm gonna pull out my javelin and set that
So-
down.
I feel like what you're doing is you're actually you take it out and you hand it to Taltos. He's like, oh, you know, heavy axe, and then you put the 2 other things. You put another javelin on. And he's like, oh dear.
While he's
and-
doing that, can I take some of my knives back and like sliding end them?
yeah, give me sleight of hand. And so he kind of like walks over and like kicks at one of the doors and kicks the door that is closed
Oh.
open and like
I will open
okay,
it for,
okay.
I'll rush over
Yeah.
and like open the door for him.
Thank you. And you see
You're welcome.
beyond,
Join-
it's kind of like a library, but also a sitting room where you see other coats and other belongings and such that just seems to be used as storage right now.
I guess I don't have to give up my flute. The very dangerous flute.
Okay.
That can be dangerous if you like trip and fall with it.
Oh, honey, I
No. You use it as a good whack. See? He like bops you on the
Do
head.
that what? With my flute? I take it back from you. How dare you?
What's going on?
Apparently, I am getting
and
bopped
I
on the
bopped
head
her on
with
the
a
head
flute.
the flute.
Okay.
How dare you?
So, Taltos
It was
finishes.
proving point.
Taltos finishes getting your things and laying them down in the other room, very respectfully. Says, "If you would just give me a few moments, I will go notify Madame Fedotov that you have arrived, and I'm sure she will be eager to speak with you." And he goes walking away. And what you see before you is a very large room. It's like combination big entryway sitting room sort of area that also leads off into what seems to be like a bar room with open, like big glass windows that look out onto the gardens. Around, like inside that alcove with the windows, there's a band playing, very soft, quiet but dancey sort of music. On the other side, in the big sitting room area, there's a massive staircase that goes up to like a balconied second floor. There's across the way from you, there's a couple of doors that seem to lead into other rooms. And then to your right is another open door that seems to lead into a dining room. You can see through the door there's a huge table laid out with all sorts of hors d'oeuvres and wine. Oh, wine is flowing everywhere. There's people walking around with just glasses of wine for people. And there's people dressed immaculately. Fancy dresses, fancy suits. Like, you can tell they went all out for this party. Everywhere. All races, all genders. Doesn't seem to be any sort of, specific type of people except for fancy.
I didn't get the memo.
So glad I'm always in my fancy dress.
I'm glad I showered. My wool is fluffy.
It looks very nice.
I used a
does.
brush.
Yes, I remember.
Sorry. You have a very nice brush.
Thank you.
Not anymore.
Apparently that's what happens. Everybody steals her shit.
Don't make it easy.
That's what you get for having nice shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna point at the garden, and I'm gonna tap 10. Look, they have a buffet. Let's go.
At the
Let's
garden?
go check it out.
it's a mammoth, so he eats like grass and shit.
Well,
I'm into it.
There's no obvious entrance inside to go to the gardens, but you think that if you went back out the front door and went around the house, you'd be able to get there. You definitely, through the window, you definitely see where there are some partygoers outside who are enjoying walking through. There is definitely the actual buffet to your right before you walk out, though.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not really interested in that one.
Okay.
I'm going to
Go ahead.
disappear. I'm
Okay.
gonna grab a drink and grab something else from someone else's plate. Slide it handy.
Little
And-
quiche.
Yeah, like a little quiche, and turn around and look over and wink, and then disappear back into the crowd and kind of like listen in on conversation, kind of like eavesdrop and stuff.
All right. Give me some perception for eavesdropping. DB, what you up to?
I will roll my eyes at my companions and then grab a glass and also start to mingle. Just walking around, keeping an eye out on people of importance, anybody that might catch my eye that I wouldn't expect to see at a party like this. Except I'm guessing my rogue friend who keeps reappearing and disappearing throughout the crowd.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. I will say definitely the four of you, well, three, because you fit a little bit more in here. But y'all's group seems to be the most out of place people here.
You said
Perception.
Yeah, 16. Sorry.
You got 16, and then
18.
18. Okie dokie. So, Raphael, you hear as you're just, going around and eavesdropping and listening in, you hear people talking about the beauty of the house, the beauty of the gardens, talking about how the Fedotovs are known for their architectural marvels, known for just being savants of all types throughout the entirety of their history. You hear someone say something about the hedge maze, how the hedge maze is always locked. And then you hear another person kind of gossiping with someone. They seem to be placing bets about where something is, and it sounds like they're talking about a family crypt. Saying, "Oh, I bet that the entrance to it's in the cellar," and the other person's like, "No, I bet it's upstairs. It has to be in the attic, like somewhere high up and protected." And they seem to be kind of like placing bets and disagreeing in getting into a little mock fight over this. Like, no, I think you're wrong. DB, Dahlia. You also wander around looking for anyone who looks out of place, but you don't really see anybody out of place. But you do kind of see
Bless you.
where some of the more catty sort of people have started to hang out in the room with the food. There's little tables set around right next to like the windows, and you kind of tune in on a couple of elven women who are just talking in that gossipy tone, so you know that it's good.
Perfect.
And you hear them talking about how one of them's so surprised that Fedotov has not gotten married yet. Maria Elena is not getting any younger, and why has she not found a husband yet? And the other one's like, well, didn't you hear? She almost married Dmitri, but she recently broke off the engagement. And
Oh my.
that's very interesting to you, but then you think about it, and the image of Dmitri that you know, if they're talking about Dmitri Krezkov, the same one, the mayor of Krezik, you know him to be a little bit older, make 50s, and he had kids and a wife.
I'm gonna keep listening to them because I feel like trying to butt into that conversation might be a hard thing to do. But I'm gonna sit like at a table close by and just like drink my wine and pretend like I'm not listening. but I
Gotcha.
am.
Give me. I have forgotten what the fucking skills in D&D are.
Too much vampire.
Inside.
Not stealth.
Performance, deception.
We'll go with deception.
17.
Yeah, they don't even bat an eye at you. They're way too engrossed in what they're talking about, and you don't really get in anyone else's way. So you listen as they continue on. Like, well, I heard that she wasn't even really interested in being engaged in the first place. She does not want a husband. And the other one's like, oh, well, that's why wouldn't she want a husband? She doesn't want to be married to the mayor of Krezik. Like, that could be a very lucrative marriage there between the riches of her family and the power of being the wife of the mayor. And the other one's like, I don't know, beats me. I know I would go for that if I had the chance.
I really don't want to like interrupt them, but I'm also sitting there going, Dimitri's an old man. I'll say that into my cup. It's like, Dimitri's an old man. What is happening with kids?
Tin and Nicolas. Nicolas. Are you guys actually making your way out to the gardens?
Yeah, if nobody's stopping me. And 10 is coming along. If 10 doesn't want to come along, Nicholas won't push.
Do we know at all what Maria Elena
Fedotov.
Something Fedotov
Yes.
feet something with feets. What she looks like or who she is.
Are you asking me or asking the Loxodon?
I'm not you.
Okay, I don't know. It sounded a little bit like a character voice for a second.
It is.
You don't know exactly what she looks like, no.
All right, I'm gonna kind of try to be keeping ear out for any word about Mrs. Fedotov.
My mind is solely on the greens. I want to get to the garden/buffet.
Okay, well, it doesn't take you long to get to the garden. You see couples and trios and such just strolling around, even some loners. Most people have goblets of wine that they're walking around with. There's a lovely, there's different paths that go through. One comes upon a lovely fountain with benches around it. You do see sort of towards the center of this mass expanse of gardens is what seems to be a large hedged off area with the gate. And oddly enough, past this wrought iron gate, you can't see very well. It seems to be magically darkened.
Is the gate locked?
Yes. And the key on it doesn't look normal. It's not like a insert key. It looks like some kind of shape that belongs there.
What kind of shape?
Like maybe something shield-like
Okay.
or a crest.
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna reach out and pick one of the plants up with my trunk, like wrap it around and then pull it up and then stick it in my mouth and start chewing.
Any particular kind of plant?
Whatever's close by.
Okay. You grab a flowering plant and yank it up and leave this large hole in the earth where the root system had been, and there's just dirt hanging down as you just nom.
This is very nice of them. And I'm gonna walk over to the fountain, stick my trunk in, and start drinking.
I'm
I don't
not
know what-
there.
BB's saying, but your face.
Oh no, is what I said, and I'm not there. So I don't know that you're ruining this beautiful place.
You're ruining this. Stop it.
You're ruining this for me.
It's not our problem. It looks like a you problem, dude.
Lord.
So, inside, the two of you who have been mingling and listening, you actually see where Taltos comes out of one of the doors on the opposite side of the room, leading a woman behind him who has the most gorgeous dress and jewelry. Her dark hair has been put up. She looks like maybe she's in her mid-20s. And she looks around, and Taltos is also looking around. And then he spots Dahlia and points and says something else to her with a confused look. And she just nods and walks over, and she says, I understand you're one of my more interesting guests tonight.
I would say so, maybe. We have business to speak of?
That's what I've been told. I also was told that you had other companions.
Yes. Is there a place you would like us to meet? I will go round them up.
I can wait here if that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna start to move, but are any of my friends within... Hold on, I gotta look at what I can do.
I think you have to be able to see someone to use your telepathy.
Yes, but can I see like the barbarians through the window?
Maybe pretty far out?
Okay, well I'll walk in and then go to the window. Are they within 50 feet once I get to the window?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I will reach out to 10 because I know how the other one is, and just be like, can you come back in here? Our host is waiting for us.
Mother. Oh.
Not. Oh, listen. You know I can do this. Get your ass and that furry one back in here.
He seems so happy
We have
though.
work to do.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And then I will look for the spicy one.
Yes, madame, your hair is so beautiful. Your eyes, they shine like the moon.
Who are you talking to?
I'm preparing to talk to that beautiful woman over there.
Well, that is too bad because we need to go talk to our host.
Hey, Neek buddy.
Also a very attractive woman.
Yes, Tin.
Dahlia without an H needs us back inside. We're gonna start doing the work, So
Oh, yes. One for the road.
yeah.
Pull another plant up.
God damn it!
As you walk by, you see a couple of the guests
Oh, Lord.
like really confused and a little bit scared.
He's gonna be so mad.
10's just happy as a clam. Like, all right, come on, buddy.
Yes.
Alright, so
Lead the way,
I'm going
Tin.
to politely eye fuck the beautiful lady over there. But politely, very politely, classy, you know.
Never say that again.
Politely, I fuck.
We have
Later.
listen.
That's what I
Yeah,
say.
you can try to get with her later. Let's do our work.
Of course, we have work to do. I have no time for such things.
So
Work.
You usually find time. It's
you guys
fine.
make your way back inside, and Dahlia, you lead Raphael back to where the woman that had spoken to you is waiting. When you approach, she says, "Wonderful. Welcome to."
So extra and like take hands and look
Yeah.
at it.
You shine like 1,000 stars.
Like your background.
Stars don't shine. They make
course
their
they
own
do.
light.
And she just smiles and says, "Thank you very much. You are most flattering. My name is Maria Elena Fidotov. Welcome to my estate and my party. From what I understand, you are looking to speak about some business? Come, we can go into another room where it's a little more private."
Okay, yes, I will follow her into said room, and I'm just eyeing one of my 3 companions, going, "Can you guys be civil?"
Can you be normal?
Yes. Be normal.
You too.
What did I do?
Oh, sir. Load. Okay.
Are you jealous?
Oh,
Oh, come on. You can tell the truth.
I'm a little jealous.
so funny. And I walk away.
Maria Elena leads you into one of the other doors. It's not the door that she came out of a moment ago, but it's a door to the left of it, which seems to be some sort of more official office. It's got a large desk in the center. It does actually have a kind of a corner sun area with windows that look outside also onto the gardens. There's a small table right there with some chairs next to the windows.
Plants, does she notice missing?
You can't see the plants, like the
Oh,
plants that
thank
are
God.
missing from this
Thank
vantage
God.
point.
Not our problem yet.
Yeah, right. And so she leads you inside. There's a couple of chairs, but not 4, unfortunately. But she does, go around to the other side of her desk and sit down and says, "Well, what is it that you need of me?"
Dmitri of Krezek sent us.
Give me an insight check.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, hey, listen, yeah. I've got insight, motherfucker. Hold on.
A natural 20.
A natural or dirty?
Dirty.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Anonymous, for gifting that sub to Jack the Ripper 18. Or Jake the
that's
Ripper.
awesome.
I just remembered that I have advantage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pardon me.
unnatural 20, yeah.
Okay. So you open with these words, and she keeps her composure very well, but you see a little darkness behind when you say that. Just a little bit like her face falls ever so slightly.
I'm not going to say anything as I
Can I
keep going.
insight this?
Um,
Yeah, he's tuning in now.
Yeah, it's like, oh wait, shit.
Yeah, he's kind of sitting in the back with his arms crossed, leaning,
Mhm.
flickering tail.
he sent us to get aid as the town is starving. He said that you were a friend of Krezek, but they hadn't heard from you in a while.
Interesting way to put that. So, Krezek is in trouble under the faulty leadership of Dmitry Kreskov. That is unsurprising.
Faulty.
He has a ways to go as a mayor, but it does not surprise me that the city has already come to this. The long and the short of it is, unfortunately, I cannot help. It
Why?
is nothing personal, but I am not able to provide aid. I do not have what is required to serve a city. But not to have you have come out all this way for nothing. You are welcome to stay and enjoy the party. You're welcome to stay the night if you need to. I know it's quite a ways to get to town. But unfortunately, my answer is no.
Madame, if I may, you have not considered the possibilities.
The possibilities of what?
How you can help. All of you decided is that the answer is no. And we have not yet negotiated on other possibilities on how you can say yes, huh?
Give me persuasion. And you have advantage, I believe.
Yes, everybody has advantage. They have 2 except for me because now I have 1.
I have 2 18s.
2 18s. Damn.
Ooh.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23.
All right, well, what sort of negotiations would you suggest?
Well, perhaps something. What is it? Do I know exactly what's going on? Like with Krezk specific? Like what is the?
You know that you killed a monster, but the monster was eating their sheep, their cattle, their pigs, basically anything that would provide decent amount of foods to survive the winter. Yeah, mostly livestock and such.
Okay, but they have enough grain, but it's
They're not a big grain town.
Okay. What is this place known for?
The feeder house, or yeah, well, from what you understand, you know that they're wealthy. You know that they have money and probably livestock of their own. It looks like you could see like grounds on the estates that look like plenty flourishing, and like there would be cattle and such like that out there.
Okay. All right. So I would love to do this in character, but I cannot do both at the same time. So the plan is that there is livestock, and instead of helping with the idea of getting nothing in return, they'll be investing in Krezk, giving them something that they can build on, giving them a few females and a few fertile males, and then returning with the intention of returning back the livestock that they borrowed, like say whatever 10 or however much would feed the people or get them through this winter. And then they would return back twice the amount within X amount of years. That would make sense. Please don't make me math it.
Oh no, I don't care about this. Is a one shot. I don't give a shit about the math.
Yeah, as he's sitting it, like he takes her hand and like he's kind of talking and getting her attention as he's kind of making a lot of expressions and being very flourishy, and he kind of takes her and sits her down and like also sits down across from her but continues to lean in and put on the devilish charm.
Tiefling.
And she listens closely to you, and you can see her expression is largely like she doesn't want to negotiate, but she is listening, and you have some good ideas, and she can agree.
It'll look good on you.
Yeah, and she's
irritable, the savior of Krezk.
She sighs and I will consider it. I think that there's something that could be done, but let me think on it. Tonight I have this get together, and it's been planned for a long time. I would rather go ahead and focus on this and get this over with. You are welcome to enjoy it as well, but I cannot make a decision on this tonight.
Of course, this is very heavy news, and of course you said you've been planning this for such a long time, and it is beautiful.
I like your buffet. Beautiful. It's very nice.
And he does not say that about everything. He's very picky.
I'm not sure I believe you, but I am glad that you are enjoying yourselves. As I said, you are welcome to stay the night if you would like, and in the morning we can continue negotiations and come upon an agreement that you can bring back to Dimitri.
Excellent. I do not know what relations you have, but think of it this way. You'll always have something over, Dimitri said.
That is the best reasoning I've heard so far.
Of course, and he takes her hand and he kisses it again. Super soft as he like flicks up he's got like describe him. He's got like really light red skin and then like yellow eyes and dark hair, and he's got like the kind of like Loki's like horns that like
Oh,
come
yeah.
up from his helmet, and they come up a couple of inches, and then he's just got his black hair pulled up in like a high ponytail.
And she smiles. She says, "Do you know how to dance?"
Of course, I'd had a good mother.
Well, then, by all means, let's table this for tomorrow and go enjoy yourselves. And she stands up and begins to lead you all out into the party.
He looks over his shoulder. He looks over at Talia and just like
Cocky motherfucker.
Is there some unspoken thing between you, Delilah?
No, absolutely not. He's just
Ah.
he's just a cheeky little bastard. And she walks out as well to go back to the party.
You know, I think that confirms my theory, Ten. Because had Delilah said something, then there would have spoken and it would be a spoken thing. So by not saying something, she has confirmed that there is an unspoken
Listen.
thing.
Unspoken thing. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Give him a fist bump.
His fist is fucking huge.
He
Yeah,
meets
right?
it 100%, 120.
All right, so the four of you make your way back out into the party, which is still thriving, still going on. There's people dancing, and Maria Elena leads Raphael out to dance with her. As the music plays on, there's food, wine flowing. You know what, Raphael, give me a performance check to see how well you dance.
Yeah. I also want to do ear, just determine if she's lying at any point. If she's
Okay.
talking. Oh man. Okay, it's a 20, but I
You'll
don't.
break your toe, aren't you?
Actually, I'll do push-ups. I'll do 10 now.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll let you know if I can do push-ups.
Is there anybody
Okay.
Is there anybody kind of pretty that's not with
Absolutely.
anybody else? I'm gonna go find somebody to
Oh,
dance
yeah.
with.
Give me
we're-
performance.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Bard. Give me performance.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna use that advantage. That's what to be a 20.
Oh yeah, you have your pick. You're just like, yeah, you look good. And you just sweep this
Yeah.
person off their feet onto the dance floor, and it's just a beautiful sight to behold. Cat is just like
No more 20s for the night, guys. I love you guys.
Oh, didn't I tell you I just rolled a nat 20?
Oh, you
Did
bitch.
you?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Did you for real though?
No, she
Listen,
did not.
No,
She
I did not. I
Okay.
absolutely did not.
Um,
I rolled an 18 and I have a plus 10 to performance. It was a 28.
but Raphael, with your natural 20, you and Maria Elena are having the time of your lives. She matches you step for step, but you two are like the center of attention, going around and spinning and dancing and doing all of these daring moves in your couple's dance there. Like the absolute, like for everyone was paying attention to her first of all because she is literally the belle of the ball. But now everyone's watching you too, like, who is this new person? Who is this stranger?
Okay. Hold on, Sonic. Okay. While we're dancing, he's gonna. My arms hurt. I can't even.
It's
lift
okay.
them.
You don't have to. You don't have to do the 20s right now.
It's too late. I already did.
Yeah.
He's going to use a minor illusion cantrip.
Mhm.
And do like little like butterflies and stuff.
Nice, yeah.
Cause he's extra like that.
And the sun is streaming in through the windows at the ballroom, and it's gorgeous. The setting sun is very austere. It's very golden light that everyone is dancing through. The gardens practically glow outside, and the music is flowing. It is probably one of the most gorgeous nights you guys have seen in a very long time, especially if we're setting this in Barovia. Let's be real.
Yeah. Mm.
Are my barbarians doing anything in particular?
I hope they're dancing too. I hope they're
I
dancing.
will
They're
find
gonna
someone to
cr-
dance
They're gonna
with.
crunk. They're just
Oh my god, in the corner.
Yes, yes. They're doing the rave dance that like everyone's really uncomfortable about when they're at the rave.
Don't
It's
don't
a
let
mosh
the
pit
let the
towards the
Loxodon
back.
crunk, please. There's not gonna be a house left.
Oh my god.
It's a tribal dance. It's a family dance.
I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
who did I kidnap from whoever they were dating at this night? Who's this man?
Oh, they were just kind of chilling out by themselves.
Cool.
You can decide. I'm not gonna make a preference choice for you.
Oh no, it's definitely a dude.
Okay.
Gorgeous. I just want to know who he is. I'm making small talk. Trying to find a husband. Let's be honest.
All right.
It's not
all right.
cheap adventuring, and I don't get to sing very much.
Oh, that's a good point.
Do you think these dresses by themselves? Absolutely not.
He's a human. He says his name is Aldor. Shut up! I don't have very many names. You know that name.
I do, but I'm trying to remember where I know that name. It's from
It's
your
from my Curse of Strahd game,
Yeah,
so don't worry about it.
Is
Don't
this
worry
the
about
paladin that
Yes!
Oh,
Yes.
okay. The one I very close almost killed. Yep.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
I'm
fine.
not that. I'm
fine.
not that character. Oh.
It's a very different character.
What brings you here?
Make me actually make small talk, aren't you?
Yeah, because we lost 2 players, so and one's back.
This is what I always come to the Fedotov's parties. They're the best parties in the land. What do we get? We got a $5.
Yeah.
What's the $5?
$5 is
$5 foot long.
advantage. Thank you, Anonymous.
Did it say for a particular player?
It just says the entire party
Oh, neat.
advantage. Yeah. Oh, how often does she throw these parties?
Oh, maybe once every couple of months. Very, as you can see, very beautiful affairs. They never fail to disappoint.
Oh, it definitely looks like it.
I figured her for monogamous. Oh, I'm probably not there, am I?
No.
What are you talking about?
Affairs. They're not
Oh
good.
my god.
You're not the bard.
It's Joe. He's
Right,
gonna
right,
make
right. I
he's gonna make
know.
puns regardless.
It is Doug because suddenly Doug.
Suddenly, Doug.
It's just
is
Doug in an elephant costume.
I'm telling you, man.
standing on top of like Mary or something. Doug is not that tall. Fine,
I
it's Orson. How about that?
He's standing
Does that
on
make
Orson.
you
Makes
feel
more
better?
sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
Orson. Yeah, I'm just gonna chat this man up. Try to get him to fall in love with me so I have a sugar daddy.
I was gone for 2 minutes.
Listen, a girl's gotta eat. Gotta make that dough.
There's a buffet
Acts
outside.
like we don't take care of her.
I know. Jeez.
I'm not in the life of luxury that I need.
She wants to be able to retire. She wants that 401k plan, like
Before everything goes down and our actual group shows up to Barovia, I want this character to have a great life.
so.
Wait.
You guys dance and eat and enjoy the party as the light fades and the music continues on, takes a little more somber tone. The dance changes its tune a little bit. Maria Elena excuses herself, Raphael, and goes to take a little while to rest and to drink. She walks over
I
to.
want to meet with her later because I want to figure out what's up with her and Dimitri.
So she walks over to one of those like sort of chase lounge sort of things, and takes a glass. Takes a glass and sits down near where Taltos is sort of just watching. He's been keeping an eye on her, kind of almost parental like. And she settles down, and everyone continues to party. The talking continues. The different servants come around offering you wine throughout the night. Does everyone drink wine?
Oh no.
Mm.
I did drink some wine earlier.
How big are the cups?
Not probably big enough
Just
for
little
you, buddy.
flutes. So you just go, ah.
Your shot glasses for you, friend.
Yeah. I imagine he has a great, like,
Alcohol tolerance? Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah.
yeah.
What if he just takes like a
Would they be like this in diameter?
like a planter, take a planter out and just
Or would
use
they
it?
be smaller? Because if they're like not like that in diameter, his trunk won't fit in it. So
Don't drink through your nose.
no, they pick it up with their
No,
nose
no,
and
no,
then they
no, no, no,
spit
no.
in their mouth.
Well, you can wrap your trunk around it and stick it in your mouth.
That'll work.
Raphael's gonna go to a potted plant, and then
A decorative vase or something.
yeah.
Or
Nicholas,
throw in there. There you go.
yes. Takes the flowers out. This friend.
Thank you. He's gonna wrap his trunk around it and
Drink. All right. So, suddenly,
Your head, guys.
God, we're all gonna die.
night has fallen in around the Feedertop Manor, and suddenly the shattering of glass halts a dozen conversations all at once. Looking over, you see where Lady Feedertop has dropped her glass and is swaying slightly. She motions discreetly to Tatos, who helps her up from the couch and out of the room, back to that middle door that she'd come out of originally. And he closes the doors behind them. Moments later,
Oh.
not long at all, a scream rips through the manor. The musicians continue to play for a moment and then stop. Yeah, and then stop. They actually pay attention. Confused as to why everyone has stopped dancing. All of the conversations come to a halt, and then the doors crash open. And Taltos barges back into the room screaming, "Poison! The lady has been..." And suddenly, another finely dressed guest coughs and stumbles. He puts his hand to his lips, and it comes away covered in blood. He falls to his knees, choking and clutching at his throat. All around you, the rest of the party guests begin doing the same. Some fall to the floor, others rush for the exits. They gag, retch, fall to the floor. Their bodies are twitching and racked with spasms. Candles and lamps flicker as a chill wind rips through the room. The screaming continues, louder and more insistent than before, one voice of terror becoming a chorus. And as they do so, as this party falls apart, so does the house, it seems. It ages and corrodes before your eyes. Paintings fade, tapestries rip themselves apart, rugs and furniture grow mold as chair legs crack and splinter. The vast windows become visual tragedies of razor-sharp shards and caked dust. Ceilings and walls sag with wallpaper fingers that curl down like hag's claws, and worst of all, there are bodies everywhere, piled in corners, splayed across the back of chairs, simply hanging limply in the jagged glass of a shattered window. Though now everything seems to have fallen quiet, and maybe the danger has passed, but you suddenly realize everyone was drinking the wine.
Fuck.
Can everyone give me like? Can everyone give me Constitution saves?
Thank God for advantages.
Oh, thank God for advantages.
Oh, thank God for advantages.
One.
Con save.
10 got a 13.
Oh, that's not bad. That's a 22 for Nicolas.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Whatever.
What about Raphael?
Oh, 15.
15? All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
What do you,
I
what do you
guess we'll
mean?
just die.
We're
Hopefully
gonna
don't die.
get our weapons if
Okay.
we're not dead.
Yeah.
Don't feel
Wait,
anything.
is Is Aldor a corpse in my arms?
You don't see him in front of you anymore. It's almost like everything went in the craziness of everything happening. Everything shifted. You guys had stepped apart, seeing what's going on. There's confusion, and people have like shifted, moved, and like you don't know where anyone is anymore. But you might be able to find him if you try to look.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
It was
find
this
her.
close.
I'm gonna go find Marialana.
All right, I'm gonna go get our weapons as
How do you
our
spell?
rogue tries to find our host.
Marilena.
Okay, there we go. I was hearing something different.
No problem. So you guys go grab your weapons, and Raphael, you're going to go try and find Mari.
Yeah.
The door that she went through was that center door on the far wall, like the opposite side from where the entrance was. And it's still a little bit ajar when you go to look.
I open the jar.
I'm going to stop using that word. We didn't set up the pun counter, did we? Damn it.
I did not. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
I will have
We
it
didn't
ready
have that
for the
Monday
next
either.
one-shot.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
It was set up after a while, but yeah.
Oh.
For Monday.
So you edge
Not big
you
enough.
edge the door open. It seems like maybe this was some sort of salon. There's a couch, different dressers and mirrors set up, and draped over the couch, you see a very, very well dressed corpse.
Oh no!
Your wife is dead.
How dead? Like recently dead?
Like it's definitely her dress, but like it's definitely way older of a corpse than you would have expected. Like
Oh,
she's
I
been
don't-
here a while.
Okay.
And give me a perception check.
No.
What did you get?
My passive is 16.
Okay, well your passive would be enough.
You still have advantage. You had 3. How many have you used?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, your passive is still enough. You glance around the room and you're like, oh, like looking at her body, and you realize there's some kind of weird, almost like an interference, like heat coming off of concrete on a hot day, that weird waviness in the air over Marialena's body.
Oh. Okay.
The rest of you who are gathering your weapons from the other room see where Raphael has gone into the door to the salon.
I pick up his fucking weapons and bring them to him.
Just a box of daggers.
God fucking damn it.
Hey, I took some of them with me. I was already armed. Okay.
Do I keeping an eye out for any movement because we are in basically a tomb now.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that nothing's gonna like sneak up on us. And
I want to look out the window and see what the garden looks like.
it probably looks like shit now, buddy.
Is it dusty?
Oh,
It's dusty inside. It's like a lot of time has passed. Looking outside, you would see that the garden is dried up. The fountain is empty and no longer working. The place has been overgrown. But with the thinner foliage now, you can see where those hedge walls are still standing off in the distance.
weird.
And it still looks
Nah.
like it's dark inside the...
It's hard to see
Yeah.
from this distance, but you kind of think so.
Okay. So much for the buffet, 10.
So much for everything.
I'm going to walk over to the body that's on the jagged window. You
Mhm.
see, like, on the glass of the
Yeah.
and I'm going to lift it up and like try to look. Is it somebody important?
No one that you really recognize.
The hell door.
You can go look for Aldor if you want.
You know, I feel like that ship has passed, and
That ship has sailed.
yeah. Fucking hell. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go take Rogue Boy the rest of his weapons. Keeping an eye out on any movement that might not be us.
So far, you don't see anything.
Perfect.
But when you open that door and bring him his daggers, you also see the ruined salon. You see Marielena's body, and you see the weirdness that's over him. Also, give me a perception check.
Okay.
You did that with one hand and not
Well,
two,
It's
right?
not tentacles. It's a
Not
weird.
tentacles.
Yeah, that's why I only did one hand.
One.
Perception.
Just making
you
sure.
say?
Yeah,
That's an dirty 20.
nice. So while you also see this weird sort of interference movement in the air, it's odd. You notice that among Mari's jewelry, and she had like jewels up in her hair, she had bracelets, a necklace. One of the necklaces seems to be a sort of crest-shaped key.
Well, one thing, I'm gonna get closer to the weird.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. Is it magic?
You can make an Arcana check.
Is it? Do I have detect magic? That would be great. If I had that thing, I don't. I have things like lesser restoration in case we need that. Okay, I'll do the Arcana then. Arcana, it's not great, but it's better than nothing. That's a 19.
Wait, you're in the solo, right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. Sorry. These are all funny terms.
Yeah, so it definitely looks like something magical. Like there's something on her body, maybe some sort of like residual energy or something. It's hard to say.
I'm gonna do a dumb thing. I'm gonna touch it.
Okay. As soon as you touch it, there's a rush of wind, and there's also this movement of white and like lack of color as Marielena's ghost actually swoops up out of her body,
Oh,
like
funny.
swooping past you because you're right there at it, and she just shrieks and starts screeching, "What have you done to me?"
Mariana!
Nothing. Wait, whoa. We did nothing. You invited us. Well,
She does not seem to be listening. She continues
Oh,
on almost in
no.
broken sentences, just the last surviving member of the Fedotovs murdered! Things cannot end this way. There must be more time. There must be more time. Treasure. The treasure must be protected of my family. They will be protected. They will comfort me. It doesn't matter that they're dead. Damn anyone else! And then she whoosh, and flies out, passing through walls in the direction of the gardens.
so
I'm gonna go that way.
your future wife is a little bit crazy.
All of my future wives are going to be crazy. That's how I like
Well,
it.
how many do you expect to have?
All of them! As he's running and putting
Oh,
his
no.
his saber on and he's chasing.
Oh,
it.
I was like, what are you motioning at? What are you
Pants?
doing?
Why did you not
I
have
was like,
Putting his
why were your
shit
pants off?
on, okay? God, alright?
Oh,
yeah, it's
I'm gonna
heavy.
I'm gonna take that necklace that looks like a key thing.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming it didn't go with the ghost.
No. You pull the necklace off of the corpse, and you guys follow where you see that you go quickly enough that you can actually see the ghost moving off. And Tin and Nicholas, you see this as well as it passes by out of these walls and out into this desiccated garden, straight towards that hedge maze.
Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I caused that to happen. I'm gonna jump through one of these windows.
Love her.
Make me an athletics check.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's
Trying
fine.
to build the string now, huh?
It's okay. She's stronger than Shiloh was without the belt of strength because of Jack of Trades.
Is this usually what happens at fancy parties? Because
15.
It's sketchy. You almost catch yourself, and you don't do it like easily at all, because this is like jagged, dusty, rusty, disgusting, broken glass that you were just like, okay, and I'm actually just gonna pick my way around this and just, okay, now we're good.
I have cure wounds for a reason. I'm gonna run after that ghost in my fancy dress and heels.
Okay. Is anyone else following?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go out the front door and around. I'm not climbing through the window.
Hey,
I'm gonna
thank
go
you.
through the window because just
Give
yeah.
me athletics, please.
Can I counter with acrobatics?
Sure.
You want to parkour out this window?
Of course, I'm going with a beautiful tiefling flare.
We'll see how this goes.
Add a little bit of spice.
Spice.
25, dirty 20.
Oh,
I thought you said 1, and I was like, oh
and
no.
that was the end of Raphael. And
Thank you,
No,
ladies and gentlemen.
no, you do much more easily than Dahlia did. You leap through, maybe not with as much panache as you had wanted, because you still have to keep yourself from getting tetanus. But
In D&D?
yeah,
Yeah, that'll kill you.
I'm kidding.
Should've
I'm
killed you.
kidding.
but you also leap through. 10, are you leaping through, or are you going to go the sensible route?
I am absolutely leaping through.
Please give me athletics. Please
Oh,
get tetanus in a D&D
yeah.
one shot.
No.
If anybody was going
Oh,
to, it
no.
would be, it
The
would
one
be
shot
Kaz.
was the tetanus shot.
Kaz, how many of your advantages
I got
have you
another
used?
advantage. Hang on. That's a 15.
Okay, you also have to move a little
was
bit
the
more
first one?
carefully, like Dahlia did, but you managed to go through as well. So with Nicholas kind of catching up after you guys just like 1, 2, 3 out this window, you guys make your way through these gardens chasing after the ghost. You lost sight of her, but she definitely disappeared into the hedge maze, which still has a locked gate, which does not seem to have aged at all.
I'm gonna go try and like pull the gate open.
Can I try the key I found?
The key is not the same shape.
Can we go over the
Fuck.
gate?
It is very
be
tall and
used
it's
by
spiky
the-
on the top.
Can we
Okay.
just go through the hedges? Like,
Trying to go through the hedges seems like there's a weird oiliness on them, and where you would normally be able to kind of reach through and find the base of the branches and stuff like that, it feels weirdly solid.
hate that.
I think we need to go find what this key opened up.
I'm
Go
gonna
back in
look
the
for
house.
clues.
So
Dahlia
we didn't
has the
have
clue.
to come out here to begin with.
No, we made a terrible
Yeah,
mistake.
Dahlia.
I'm going back to the house.
Yeah, but Dahlia, let me see the key. Okay.
Are you getting rabby with me?
Of course not. It's not you. Professional.
Yes, very. I will hand him the key.
I will very delicately, and gingerly, with a shit-eating grin, take it from her.
Okay.
And then, look at it. Look at her. Smirk, wink, and go and seriously take the look at the damn thing.
And do what?
What?
I'm gonna look at the key and inspect it. Give me a second. I gotta look at the keys.
I'm walking back towards the house.
Okay. Yeah, Kat, your audio keeps getting kind of like bubbly. That's probably better. Yeah.
Missing an eye.
Yeah, you are. Terrible. Nightmarish, even.
Fine, it's fine.
You should probably put the eyes on the other side of the microphone,
Fine.
because I think you have to speak into that side.
Yeah, I do. Hold on. That's why it's there, so I remember.
Yeah, that's better.
All right. So, you're looking at the key. Dahlia's heading back to the house. What about the rest of you guys?
Nicholas is looking back and forth like,
I'm so mad at you.
why do we keep splitting the party?
I don't know. Raphael, you think you got a lead?
Okay. I have a Make a bonus make a perception check to spot hidden creature or object, or make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Okay.
With this key, is it?
Yeah,
Does it
make
look like something like it would go to something like sometimes some doors will have like a marking on the key and a match.
It's got the same sort of like, you know how the lock on the gate outside had a weird shape to it instead of an actual keyhole. It's
Yeah.
very similar to that, but it is a different shape. So it definitely goes to some other sort of advanced lock like that, but it does not go to this particular one.
Okay, can I look to that lock and see what that's going to look like? Like,
Yeah, you can like take note of what that
Yeah.
shape is. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. Aha. So, this key does not go to that door.
But it's similar, right?
Very. So we're going to look for something that looks a bit like this, but not. Looks more like that. Any questions?
Well, where'd you get that one right there?
Dahlia gave it to me.
All right, maybe she knows something we don't.
I think she knows that it came from Marilan's body.
Is there anyone close to her that maybe has the same kind of matchy symbol, but not matchy, 100%?
Ooh, let's go find her bedroom. We can search through her things.
Normally, I would say no, but in this case,
She's
Yes.
dead. She won't
not
care.
because she is dead, but because she is dead and we are trying to figure out what is going on.
Yeah, I don't think she minds because she's dead.
I think she
Yeah.
very much minds.
Um,
Looks for her ghost.
Star, whenever we were in the room with her body, did we see any other bodies or was it just hers?
It was just hers.
Ooh, fun. I'm gonna look for her butler.
Okay. Give me investigation as the rest of your party follows you back to the house.
Okay. Investigation. 15.
You don't see him among the bodies. You do find Aldor, but
Boy! God damn it! Every fucking time. Always dead.
Time.
Always.
You're so beautiful. You always knock them dead, huh?
So you look through and you recognize some of the outfits, like especially some of the more outlandish outfits that you saw throughout the night, but you don't see Taltos.
Can you say his name one more time? It sounds like
Tall.
you're saying. Okay, it sounded like Tonto that time. I was like, that is
That's
not
what someone
his
said that
name.
before. I have had
Okay.
someone ask me if it's
Tall-
Tonto. It's Taltos.
Tall toast. Got it.
Taltos.
Tall toast with toes, like the
I
feet
get
with
it.
the toes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Tall-
Okay.
With the
Toast.
toast.
With
Oh my
the
fucking
toes.
god.
So okay, I'm gonna look through like so her body was the only one in that room. I'll look
Mhm.
through this room. Are there bodies everywhere, or is it like mostly in these like?
There are bodies everywhere. There are two other doors that are not open,
gonna-
that are locked with the same symbol. That actually the key that Raphael has now seems to fit into.
Oh, Raphael. I found the door that key might open. Can you use it,
Oh, of course.
please? Okay.
So one of them opens the study that the meeting room that you guys had actually gone into to talk to her. The other one opens what is an actual like private study that seems to have records and a desk and what seems to have a journal on the desk.
Ah, I'm gonna open her journal. I don't care. I don't have dignity. I'll read her diary.
Okay.
Is doing that. This lock is it like a can I lock this? Does the lock come off from the door?
No, the door is part like the lock is part of the door. The door actually seems to be like a very advanced sort of almost industrial. Like,
Cool. That's I'm
creation?
inspecting the lock to see if I could even pick the other one.
You do not think so.
Okay.
As
got
in,
it.
that is an unnecessarily high DC.
Got it.
40 plus.
So, on her desk in her journal, you find a few tax records, financial records, that sort of thing. Seems like they were as rich as they said. And there's the last entry of the journal that's open. It says, "The time has come to break things off with Dimitri. He has been an enjoyable plaything, but he grows increasingly insistent that we should marry. He believes himself irresistible, that I am in love, and therefore stupid. But I play the game far better than he realizes. To think that I would give over not just my fortune, but dominion over my lands, over my very life to a man, the idea sickens me. The servants tell me that he has been roaming the manor at night, looking in the library for clues to where the vault might be hidden. Such foolishness. My father is no fool, and neither is his daughter. There is no vault, because my ancestors stand eternal guard over our treasure in our crypt. Only the crest of the greatest scion of our family, Valetian Fedotov, can open the way and disable the wards. Well, the second greatest scion of our family, after me, of course. Dimitri was never going to get what he wanted, but he is still going to be upset when I end our dalliance. I shall tell him tonight and send him on his way quietly. I don't want him to make a scene at my party next week. Besides, perhaps there will be a new suitor or two to consider."
Oh my god.
What?
She had the audacity to act like, well, you know what? Both of them pretty shitty. She's shitty for breaking his heart. He's shitty for trying to steal her money. It's a lot of just shitty situations going on.
What?
What?
I do not blame her. He
I
obviously was trying to take her money, and she
yeah.
had the fortitude and the insight to tell that Dimitri was not full truthful.
So
Which
we
is
need to
unfortunate.
fight Dimitri.
No.
Perhaps
No.
it makes sense.
No.
Dimitri poisoned
No.
her.
Oh, well, no, okay. Well,
There's so
Maybe-
many no's and okays
No,
and maybes.
stop,
I'm
stop.
confused. What are we doing?
We are not currently not fighting Dimitri unless we see him.
For
here.
arguing with
future
herself.
time. Yeah.
Okay.
If we find Dimitri here, we'll have a stern talking to him first.
A stern kicking of the asses.
No, we
It
use
does
our-
not explain that we are
we use our words. No, I agree. This is very fucked up. My other question is, where's Taltos? I have looked through most of the bodies and have not seen him.
You haven't been upstairs.
Most, not all.
I,
We should go upstairs.
We
agree.
will go upstairs, but we need to check this first. Do we find any more like keys in these rooms?
Not in these, no.
Okay, I'm gonna take the diary.
Okay.
So I am a bitch, I guess. I don't know.
And I will lead the way upstairs.
All right.
So we're looking for a sigil? Is
Some
what
kind of crest kind of deal.
crest.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep my eye out for the crest.
It might be on a. So the way her diary spoke, it might be on a corpse, maybe.
Well,
It's
Why
we're just
would it
going to
be
have to
on the
search
floor?
everywhere.
Like branded?
I read that passage of it being
Where-
belonging to the greatest.
He's a bad bitch.
Only the crest of the greatest scion of our family, Valetian Fedotov, can open the way and disable the wards.
Right. Maybe it's fine. It could just be in a box somewhere, but you never know.
So, to the second floor.
Sure.
There are more bodies up here. There's another sort of sitting area at the top of the stairs, and then around the balcony goes two hallways that have what seems to be guest rooms, maybe some bathrooms, that sort of thing. But the door to Marielena's bedroom is not hard to find. It is the biggest and the most fancy. And It has a lock on it, extremely similar, in fact, exactly similar to the key that you have in your hand.
Star, do you realize that this woman you keep talking about, I do think of Lady Dimitrescu? Like
Perfect.
that's who I'm thinking of. This
Perfect.
9-foot tall woman. I don't know why. It's not like you described her like
I
that,
did it,
but I'm like,
but I love it. Lady Maria Elena is now Lady Dimitrescu. I am down
Yeah,
for
I
it.
guess she
I'm
is.
down for
We're just
big lady.
real deep into it,
Do it.
man.
We are
I'm
real
here
deep
for
into it. Oh,
I was trying to go deep into it. Trying to die.
fuck!
Barovia's just
Ew.
half block, dude.
Yes.
You're not wrong.
Anyway,
I thought it was Joe, but it's just this place.
so
Poor Joe.
I imagine that you
You
use
can't
the
fight
key.
back.
Yes,
I
we used the
imagine
key.
that you use the key to unlock the door and
Yep.
look into her bedroom.
Yep.
It also looks aged and old and dusty and decrepit, like it hasn't been used in years.
You were gonna take her to her dusty bed.
Typical.
It may
That's
not have been
fine.
like this earlier.
At least there's not a body in it.
We don't know that.
I know that.
Oh, is there a
Hey,
body in
hey,
it?
Hey, make
I'd
an
like to start
investigation check.
going through the
Motherfucker.
drawers.
Everybody make an investigation check, please.
19.
Investigation.
Oops.
Oh.
I have a -1 in investigation.
Oh.
Oh, same, buddy.
Wait, why do I have
Oh,
advantage?
I don't know. I
There's
don't
a
have
green
advantage.
A next to the investigation.
Did
that
you
a-
use your 2 investigations earlier?
No, I think
Not
he's
yet.
saying that he actually has advantage
Yeah.
from D&D Beyond.
Oh, I have
Oh.
keen smell, which gives me advantage on perception
Smelly
checks. Yeah, that
Oh,
involves
is your
smell.
your big snaz.
Yeah, so that wouldn't be with advantage. That'd be a normal roll.
I'm just saying this whole place probably smells like ass, and that would be a disadvantage for you.
Dusty ass.
That's an 11 for me.
What?
Well, I got a 17, so
Proud of you.
So 17, 15, what did...
19.
19?
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
All we are is dust in the wind, guys.
Oh my god, okay. So, you guys start to look. And who had the 19?
I did.
Okay. So you guys start to look, opening drawers, going through the dressers and these beautiful, like, accessories, these beautiful, what was once beautiful jewelry that seems to have, gotten aged and dingy now. And Dahlia, I forgot what your fucking name was again. You are the
It's
one who
fine.
thinks you want to see what her dresses looked like. Let's be honest.
I do.
You
Oh.
go into the closet and you're like,
None
yes.
of them will fit me, but
Nah, they're all 9 foot tall.
I could get them hemmed. It's fine.
Would they fit me?
Oh my god. I don't know that they're the bulky kind of like. Oh my god.
Okay.
But
Oh.
while you're in there looking around,
Mhm.
you see something odd on the back wall. Seems to be the opening for a secret door.
Oh, I will. Can I like push on it?
Yeah, it's definitely it's mostly hidden by like a chest, some hanging clothes. Like, a cursory glance you wouldn't have noticed it, but because you're actually looking, you did find it.
Okay, I will slide the chest to the side, and then open the thing.
Okay.
Move the dresses. How do they look? Do they look bad?
They look old. They
Oh,
look
damn it.
worn, gross.
Eaten by moths.
Yeah, like maybe they were once gorgeous, but
Barovia just keeps destroying
Destroying
everything
yeah.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's how it goes.
Nice thing.
I open the secret passage. I
Welcome
swear
to Barovia.
God, I swear to God, Star.
Hmm?
Star.
Hmm?
After last night,
Hmm?
don't you do what happened? No.
What? Do what?
You
What is
know.
happening? I'm
You
so
know. I was. You know. You know what? Yes, because
don't
what
think I
we
do.
were watching.
I
last
know.
night.
Anyway, so what's behind the door? It's a small dark room. It's
Oh,
generally well kept.
I can't see in the
there's-
dark, so dancing lights.
Okay. So you're like, so you get the impression of a small dark room You know, it's not like short. It's tall enough for you to be able to actually step inside and see.
Yeah.
And then you light up dancing lights, and the first thing you glimpse is what seems to be a casual sort of shrine to the Morning Lord. And then the second thing you glimpse is the corpse that's laying over it.
Oh, good.
What have you found?
A shrine to the Morning Lord and a dead body, but that's not surprising because everybody's fucking dead here.
Everyone is dead.
Everyone is dead.
Wait, are we dead?
I don't know. Maybe, probably, Barovia sucks. I'm going to
Barovia.
check the corpse.
Welcome to Barovia. It will get worse.
It will get worse.
I'm gonna
so you-
check this. Not crypt, but I mean technically.
And now it's a crypt. So the two of you look over the body. It is Taltos. Still in his suit. It's worn. It's dirty. It's a little ripped. There is a knife buried in his chest. The direction of it seems to be self-inflicted. But next to him is also a letter.
Oh, can I read the letter?
Yes.
Is it A?
It's many letters.
Dahlia.
Uh-oh.
I broke her.
Oh no!
No!
Oh no!
Oh God, I'm scared.
Oops.
She's gonna eat it. Oh,
There she is.
Yeah, sorry.
Welcome back.
You're good.
Yeah. Your terrible joke broke my internet.
So
Grabby hands.
you pick up the letter and begin to read it. It says, Maria Elena is dead. She is gone along with everyone else. I swore to her father that I would serve this household as long as I lived in exchange for my life, the life of a simple thief at that, and serve I have. I have been by my lady's side since she was a young girl and watched her grow with pride. And yet now it has all ended and I am at a loss. There was something in the food, in the wine, perhaps both? I know not, but without warning, Lady Maria Elena fell ill and died, followed by the majority of the guests. The few who were left fell into a panic and turned murderous against one another. I hid like a coward, and then like a fool, I thought I could somehow make things better by cleaning up what was left behind. I see now that there was no point. No point in taking care of this house when the Fedotovs no longer live. I wish to join them. I wish to join my lady.
Did you read it out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have. Well,
Dimitri's a dick.
we do not know that Dimitri did this. Also, if Dimitri did this, why would he have sent us here?
I would like to pick up Talto's body
Okay.
and start heading back downstairs to the room where her body is at.
Okay.
And then I'm going to set him down next to her and say, there, you've joined your lady. And I'm going to pat him on the head.
Skeleton breaks.
It's the least we
If
can
Barovia
do.
would.
Make the sign to the Morning Lord.
Yeah, we don't know. I don't think Dimitri did this. It would have been dumb after we've already helped Krezik so much.
But now there is no one to stop him from taking her lands.
I mean, I think there's probably, the giant rod gate that's stopping. Did we find anything else, Star, in the room?
Not in that room, no. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Yes, you found the crest on Taltos' body.
Oh, good.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I was looking
awesome.
for, yes.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
shortened this a lot, so that's not where it's normally found. So I'm just like,
Oh. Yeah. Oh, look, we can go into the crypt now.
da 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 da.
Da, 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 and hopefully not die. So let's go do that thing. We'll get treasure. We're robbing from the dead. Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, what were we hired to do originally?
We were hired to get help for Krezik, but now everybody's dead. So I guess we'll just.
I was very close to getting
That's
close.
what we're gonna do. We're
I
gonna
know.
go get help.
We are gonna go get help, but you were doing very well at your negotiation. Well, but she's dead now, so I guess we just take what we want. And I walk back downstairs with the crest.
She's dead now.
It's the same mentality I'm telling you that Dimitri has.
Very questionable morality.
It's
And I'm a
fine.
barbarian.
It's fine. Everybody's dead. It's not like we killed them.
Or did we?
We did see the ghost go around. We do not need to be messing with the spirits.
I'm not
My
saying.
mama
that-
told me right.
Did she?
Of course she did. How else do you think I'm able to speak so well to women?
So, the four of you kind of gather in that main room and start to head out towards the door to go outside. There's an odd movement among the bodies.
Oh, good.
I don't like that.
And it's not so much that they start to actually stand, it's more so that the piles start to kind of attach and join together.
Okay.
And as you watch in horror, something like a large pile of bodies starts to form.
Oh no, I
I'm just
don't
gonna-
like
I'm
that.
just gonna thunder wave that. Just
Okay.
See
You
the
know
thing.
what? You know what? Let's roll for initiative.
Oh God.
Ah. Nice.
'Alright. What we got?
15.
11. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, 12.
12.
11.
Lasted 20.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kaz rolled higher than all of us for once.
Woo!
I told you it's a character thing. It's not it's not a me thing.
I think it's a both.
Mm.
I think it's a fuck you.
Oh, ow,
Alright.
Kaz. Ow.
So, this thing rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
Oh, good. That's not a terrible
As
thing at all.
This coalition of bodies just starts to rise up almost into its own humanoid form. And
Don't like that.
everybody who is close to it, which, I mean, if you guys are standing right up next to it, it's a pretty big thing, and it's in a, pretty big room, but you guys are kind of walking across. Everybody make a constitution save for me.
Con save.
Ah.
22.
Yeah.
It's another flaccid 20.
Also a flaccid
10 dies.
20.
Oh my god, you both die. Cat.
9.
Okay.
Oh.
So, where there we go. As this thing has risen up, it has there's just like this waft of disgusting smell of death. 3 of you tank it and are like, "Oh God, that's awful." Raphael, it catches you off guard. It gets in the back of your throat. It just, it sickens you to your core, and you take 4 poison damage.
I'll take that. It's You said 4?
4, yes, and it's going to make 2 attacks.
On who?
One's going to be on one barbarian, and one's going to be on the other barbarian.
Good, hit the barbs. They're fine.
Barbarian. They're there for.
Okay. So, okay, that's a dirty 20, and then... Yeah, okay. So... Oh god, what have I done? You know I said I roll like shit?
That's a lie.
I got a second
Lie?
natural 20.
Oh
No.
no.
Sorry.
I'll allow it.
You have no power here.
Oof. Okay, so 13 damage to 10. And then that natural 20 is going to do 30 damage to Nicholas.
You said 30 as in 30?
As in 3-0. That was the crit.
Okay.
It's like, it almost seems to form arms out of the corpses and just swing.
My BFF, my big best friend. No,
Big furry friend.
big furry. BFF.
All right, and that's gonna bring us to 10.
Cat
I
staring at me
would-
with anger and hatred, and I love it.
My big furry friend. I would love to rage.
Do it.
I see my boy get hit, and he just draws this giant katana-looking blade and goes after the massive bodies.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to swing.
You get 2 attacks of this level, right?
I do, and I got a natural 20 for 27
yeah.
to hit,
That definitely hits.
Poor cat.
and a
All the natural 20s.
22 to hit.
No, don't.
Yeah, both of those hit.
All right. So we're gonna do a
Give me some damage.
13 plus 10 plus the. I need some d6s, fam. 13 and 10, that's 23, and plus 13,
That's 23 and 13.
36.
Nice. You
Damn it.
fucking go for it and just start taking chunks out of this thing as you swing back and forth. Are you going to do anything else?
I'll leave it at that.
All right, that
Just
was solid.
breathing heavy. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Raphael, it is your turn.
Cool. I don't like that. I don't like it. Okay, I am going to use a bonus action to make an insight check against the creature you can see that isn't incapacitated against their deception check. If you succeed, you can use your sneak attack against the target even if you don't have advantage on the attack roll.
Okay, deception.
You have it for 1 minute or until you use this feature against a different creature.
Oh, neat. That's nice. All right, so you make a what against it?
Insight.
Okay.
12. Wait. 19.
19. Yep, you got it.
Okay. Now I'm going to, just like nonchalantly watch it how it moves, and then I'm going to throw a knife at it.
Do it. Here's the thing. Yeah, it's a good thing we're not playing Pathfinder because undead shit does not take sneak attack in Pathfinder.
I know. It's a natural 18.
Oh yeah, that's plenty to hit.
Okay, and then I have 3. Okay, 6 plus sneak attack.
What the fuck?
Sorry, that's my
Oh, is that your D&D Beyond? Okay.
Oh.
I didn't realize it made noises.
17 damage.
Nice. It sticks directly into it, like almost in between some of the like grossness, and it's starting to hesitate a little more now that it's formed.
As
you
he's
guys
like throwing it. Ugh! Oh, that thing is awful. Foul. He pulls up his bandana that he had like tucked into his like. Yeah, he just
Is there an
throws it
ascot?
on. Yep.
Okay, that's gonna bring us to Raphael.
I just did that.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Dahlia. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do Thunder Wave.
Are you going to do it next to your friends?
She don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna.
Be fine.
move it so it's not gonna hit
Okay,
them.
it is centered on you, so you have to move.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll move.
okay.
Yeah,
I just want to.
I'll move away. Yeah.
This has been a point of contention with bards in my groups for a very long time,
fine.
where Thunderwave
No,
keeps getting other characters.
Yeah, I will move
Okay.
so it doesn't hit my
Okay.
friends. I'm a bitch.
Alright,
but
so you
not
kind of
that
like
much of a bitch.
skirt around to the side of it.
And I'm gonna I will it's Constitution
Oh, that's right.
saving throw from you. And because I'm a board, I just go, let there be thunder and lightning, and smack my hands together to hit them with Thunderwave. I'm doing it at third level.
I got a 23 for my save.
Well, that saves, but he still takes damage.
Okay, that's good.
Because he's
Because she
one
said
of
so.
the-
She said
Okay,
that,
so-
and it'll
said so.
happen.
I believe that's my job.
In this one case,
Yeah, okay.
it's the law of the
okay.
universe.
Little shit. 18, so 9.
9.
9.
Okie dokie.
And then I'm gonna play a little tune on my flute and give bardic inspiration to my sweet, sweet boy, the woolly boy, Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Nicholas. Just a he gets a D8. Bardic inspiration.
If we survive, thank you for the date.
What?
The D8.
I've never dated a bard before.
No. Oh no. Oh fuck, I should have done that instead. Whatever. It's fine. I'll do that next time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's usually the reaction I get from most of my dates.
No, no. Oh no. That is not what I meant.
Is that everything, Dahlia?
Yeah, that is. I will move. Yeah, it's fine. I'm a ways from the creature. I'm not right up on it.
Yeah, move back out of its threatened range. I dare you.
I'm not up on it. It was a 15-foot thing.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah. Alright, it's got a bigger range than you think it does. Nico.
It's fine.
Nico is going to rage, but instead of like getting violently like angry, Nicolas starts giggling. That's
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh, so it's like me when I play Among Us.
Yes.
Oh no!
Everyone stops and like looks over and then tries to get out of his way.
A little bit, yeah.
And
Oh boy, here we go.
as I am a form of the beast barbarian, you will see Nicolas's tail like kind of enlarge and harden up on the furry end, and he is going to attack with his tail, which has a 10-foot reach
Nice.
as his action.
Yes, my boy.
Which is... Oh, nat 20 plus 6 is a 26 to hit.
Damn!
Ooh.
Get it.
And that is going to be 17 damage.
Y'all are just chipping away at this thing real quick.
I'm just gonna do sit-ups.
Is that everything on your turn?
Do I have extra attack?
You should.
Reckless.
I don't know if you have it with that feature.
No. I do not have extra attack.
Okay. Alright, well if that is everything for Nicolas,
That is everything.
we're back to the big zombie mound. The let's see. I need she's gone.
She's on the floor doing sit-ups.
That's right.
How was that funny?
Oh, also, you were gonna attack Raphael, correct?
I'm thinking about it, yeah.
Due to my ancestral guardians, disadvantage.
Okay, well, so here's the thing: is what I'm using on Raphael is not an attack. It's like an action and an attack.
Well, then we'll see.
So you're muted.
That's why you couldn't hear me. I was like, I can
Yeah.
hear you. I'm right
Oh
there.
yeah, no, we can't hear you.
I said my
Raphael,
six-pack's gonna be sick as fuck this summer.
please give me a strength save.
Oh. $14? Yeah, 14. I have nothing in that.
Not enough.
Wait, but do I look pathetic doing it, or I'm like,
So
could
here's what it does.
this is important.
So here's what it does. It like swings around and it swings from those giant arm appendages, for lack of a better term, and the bottom end of it detaches and just onto Raphael. And
Can I uncanny dodge it? I don't.
you are going to want to,
gonna do
because it dealt 33 damage.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna have the fuck out of that. I'm gonna uncanny that in such a way there is horror on his face.
But so you
Not on my good leathers, no!
you take that damage and you are currently restrained,
Gross.
as you are completely covered in dead flesh.
I'm.
Ugh.
God, no! Sorry. Gross.
And it swung its other arm to try and slap away 10 and missed horribly. It got an 8. No, it
Good.
got a 12
Perish.
or an 11 or something. I don't know.
16 damage,
Perish.
right?
Perish.
16 damage, right?
Half of 33, so yeah, 16. All right, and that's gonna bring us to 10.
I'm gonna slice it again. Particularly, I'm gonna try and slice open the piece that's pinning my good pal Raphael.
Okay. So you're not going to attack the main one. You're going to attack the big splotch on splotch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna use one attack to attack that, and if
Oh, okay.
it works and gets him free, I'm gonna go after the big boy.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So we're gonna flaccid 20.
That
To
hits. I'm so mad I didn't hit you this turn.
For 11 damage. To
Right.
swipe that off.
Okay, so you take some chunks off of it, but it's still there.
Frick. All right,
think
let's do
you
it
got-
again.
I think you got maybe close to half of it.
Okay. Ah, crud. 9.
9 actually does not hit. It's kind of like, so you get wipes them off, and then you just it gets stuck, and you're like, God, fuck, god damn it.
Ugh.
It's gross. Okay, so that's going to bring us to Raphael, who is restrained and is going to take damage from being under this thing. I don't know why I'm rolling like this tonight, guys. I normally suck. That's 13. 13 necrotic damage as you are still stuck under this thing.
You good, buddy? Oh no.
Dahlia, that's you.
How's my
at
buddy
0.
looking?
Oh, you're at 0?
Yeah, you
Oh.
said 13. That was exactly.
Oh,
Oh, cool. Well, you can't. So, first of all, you can't see Raphael because he is covered in a mound of dead flesh.
Oh no.
You can see that the big guy, though, is not doing great.
Good. Well, first things first. I am going to give, and I'm so sorry I should have done this before. As a bonus action, I can spend one of my bardic inspirations to grant 8 temporary HP to 4 creatures I can see.
Well, you can't see Raphael right now.
Okay, but I could have seen him earlier, which is why this is a bad thing.
Killed me. You
Yeah,
fucking
I
killed me.
fucking killed
You
him.
bitch.
I'm
I
so
thought we had a
sorry.
connection. I thought we had
forgot.
something going on.
I forgot I had
I
this.
don't know how many more women I can fuck before you realize I want to fuck you, but that's fine. Just kill me instead. It's fine. I'm not mad.
You are, but it's fine.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna do that. I'll give everybody except Raphael.
But not you, Gretchen Wieners.
Because we can't see you.
Bullshit.
I don't know if that. I don't think that includes me, right?
I don't know. If it says includes you, it's
You can't see yourself.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I can look down at myself, but yeah. Each creature can immediately use a reaction to move up to its speed without provoking an opportunity of attack as well, if they want.
oh nice.
So I can't see myself, so I don't get temporary hit points. That's fine. I don't need them. I haven't been hit yet.
Yet.
So, oh god, what happened, D&D Beyond? Okay, as so I see this thing. I'm gonna thunder wave again.
Okay, that's con save.
Mm-hmm.
That is an 18.
Still does the thing, but it still gets damage. So 10. 26 points of damage, but
that-
halved
So
would
13.
be 13. Yes.
It rocks as you slam again and set off another thunder wave, and it's starting to lose some pieces. It's starting to fall apart. It's not looking great.
All right. I did everything that I could.
Okay, that will bring us to Nico. Nicolas.
I missed. We don't have to go back and do it again, but I do have extra attack. It was just buried in the features and traits, so
Okay.
I will use it this time. But this time, I'm going to maintain my rage, which I don't think is a. Yeah, it's just until I lose it. So I'm still raging. I'm still giggling, and I'm going to
Nervous.
use
Just stabbing.
my great axe. Oh, I got a swing to attack first.
Do not forget that you have inspiration.
Oh, I'm gonna need that. It's a D8.
Mhm.
Okay, so I rolled a 13. I'm rolling my D8. Roll a D8. So 13 plus 2 is 15 to hit.
It does hit.
Okay, cool.
It's a big boy. It does not have a lot of AC.
That's gonna be 13 damage with the great axe.
All right. So I'll go ahead and give you a heads up. So you hit it with the great axe, and it kind of slices through the middle of it, and it starts to just pieces falling off and falling apart, and it all comes apart and falls back into this unmoving pile on the ground.
Okay.
You can use that second attack to hit the mound that's on your friend.
I am going to charge over to that one. How far away is that?
It's not very far, and
Okay,
you don't
so I
have to
could
worry
use
about
my
AOs
movement.
anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, you have plenty of movement.
I'm going to charge over to that one, and I'm going to use my Form of the Beast claws. So these giant appendages like Wolverine's claws kind of form out of the hoofed sausages that are my hands, and I'm going to claw at this thing. And that is a 18 to hit.
Plenty.
And the claws do 1d6 plus 3, so 8 damage.
All right, that is enough. So you run over and just slice off the rest of it, and it goes
Thank you for
flying off. And you almost don't see Raphael because he is also motionless on the ground amongst these other body parts.
Oh god, I run over real quick and I will do cure wounds on this boy at second level because I just used my last third level spells.
I'm a man. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't hear me. You're dead. So I
Okay,
wouldn't be...
well, the plant in the room let you know.
So you guys can thank DB for that fight because that's a monster in Van Richten's guide.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points for the boy covered in the meat.
Not a boy.
The meaty boy.
The gross meaty boy. Well,
All right, and you.
I make sure I don't touch him as I'm like, I'm like there's contemplation of like, do I do this? And like, cause I don't really want to get close to this gross, but
The house has fallen quiet again.
All right, so let's go out to the crypt.
Did
do
we
you
win?
need more healing? Yes,
Did
we won.
we did it.
You did such a good job. You did such a good job.
Do not patronize me, woman. I know it was not pretty. Ugh.
No, it's fine. You did such a great job.
He's like retching.
Yeah, you're covered in gross.
Yeah, you smell real bad.
Do you need more of the heal? You are creepy during battle. I forgot. Do you need more of the heals?
I need to take a bath.
Well, there is that, but I don't think there's any like water here. Okay, if you're fine, I won't heal you more. I will back away slowly so that I don't get any of that
He's
on.
very pouty about it.
Sorry.
He takes a lot of pride in how he looks. Gross. This is a
It's
punishment.
just so smelly now.
I do not deserve this.
Oh, you know what? Oh, you remember that creature that we fought that was eating the things in the field? Yeah, you smell like that now.
He turns away.
All right. We
Don't look at me in my shame.
we got to finish this because it's 11:12.
Yes. So, you guys make your way outside into the what's left of the gardens, through the dead trees and the dead plants, to the hedge maze. And you use the crest to open the gates. It looks like there are other paths that could go into the actual maze itself, but also directly ahead of you is another gate that also seems to open with the crest.
Keep doing the thing.
All right. This second gate leads you to a crypt, a big mausoleum set in the middle of this vast hedge maze.
What do you know? Can I open it?
Yeah, I mean it's open. It's you can just pull the doors to the side.
I try. I'm not a strong
Yeah.
girl now.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah.
I'm not Shiloh.
What do we see?
What do our elven eyes see? None of us are elven.
A dark
No.
staircase.
Hidden creatures, objects,
No. Okay, I'm gonna
and decipher clues.
dancing lights and start heading down the stairs.
I can see just fine.
Well, that's fine for you, but some of us are blind in the dark.
Perhaps I will go first, and I smell like they did already.
Yes, you do.
So,
Take point. Very sad.
I'll follow after him with my lights.
the four of you make your way down these long stairs into the earth, past these earthy walls, stone walls that seem to also have alcoves in them, but just glancing at the alcoves, you can't quite see what's in there. But you kind of have an idea of what's in them.
Bodies.
You finally find yourselves at a landing that opens into a larger area of the crypt, where, again, along the walls are these alcoves, but almost set more like shelves where you can see the bodies. They're set more like horizontal to the wall so that you can actually see
Yeah,
them.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Think like Skyrim.
I would, yeah.
Yeah. In this room, in the center of it, you do see a big. I've lost it. It's not a coffin. Sarcophagus, I guess you could say. Stone sarcophagus. Around which are chests and piles full of gold, artifacts, jewels, jewelry. And as you step down into the crypt, a ghostly figure that you've seen earlier rushes up and appears above the crypt. And
Yes.
it
What lady?
fucking god.
Marilena.
Everyone give me a constitution save.
Oh no,
Good
really?
question.
Oh,
With this lock, again, the way that this works, is this something that you need to have it inserted in to lock, or
No,
like
so you could carry it with you.
okay, so in theory, if we wanted to like lock this in there, we could just throw the key and then close the door, and
Yeah.
the key would be lost forever.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. We're doing con saves, right?
Yes.
7.
oh
Oh man.
Okay, 7 and
Natural 20 for cat.
oh, okay. I was wondering.
Yeah.
Kaz.
I got a big old 22.
Damn.
That's only a 16 for me this time.
Damn.
Here I go dying.
So Marilena's ghost appears and
Your turn to smell like body flesh.
shrieks. She shrieks, and it rings in your ears. It echoes off the walls, and it takes Dahlia. That's your fucking name, Jesus. Dahlia. It pierces into the back of your head, and it takes you down to 1 hit point.
Oh shit.
Oh no! Cure wounds?
Well, typically this would be a fight, and I would say roll initiative. But I know how this is the last bit of this story. If you guys can come up with another way besides a fight to,
Yes, I am
Okay.
going to negotiate with this ghost. We're not.
How-
Yeah.
We are
Pull-
not.
pull-
We
No,
were
no,
not.
no, 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 no.
No, 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 no. We are not here to fight you. We weren't
No,
even
no.
here to rob you.
No.
We actually were just trying to figure out what happened. We don't want your money. We don't want your family's treasure.
then what have you come down here for?
We thought maybe.
We wanted to make sure that the treasure was still here, Marilena. The last thing we knew is that you were afraid Dimitri was looking for it. And if it was gone, it would prove that perhaps he did murder you.
If you are agents of Dimitri, then why have you come?
We came because we were told that you could help with a starvation problem. Not, this wasn't like a murder ploy. No one told us that this shit was going to happen.
I'm cool with killing Dimitri.
Well,
I am
yes,
also cool with
obviously.
killing Dimitri.
Yeah, we
Not
could kill Dimitri.
Kill
for you.
anyone yet? I mean,
Assuming that he did, in fact,
Yes,
murder us all.
We can also
Yeah.
promise that we will find who did this.
Do you know who did it?
Sorry,
He's loading. The screen is loading.
the animals are fighting in the background. Barry,
Son?
Barry's mom.
Sorry, Kita's in a mood tonight.
Oh, that's okay.
All right. What were we doing? Sorry.
We
Do you
were
know who
trying
killed
to
you?
convince her that we weren't there to rob her and that we were making sure that the treasure was still there because we thought that if it wasn't, then it would have proved that it was Dimitri. But also, we were trying to see if she knew who did it.
Okay.
If I have to roll persuasion, I will do it.
Do roll persuasion for me.
I would.
Can she get
love
some
to.
advantage because you know?
I would love to because spicy tiefling is helping.
I mean, she's kind of a ghost right now.
I don't know if spicy tiefling. He's agreed. He was the one who was stating that they were making sure
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it wasn't Doug. Damn it, Dimitri.
That's a 24.
Nice. She, against, immediate appearances, seems to be receptive to you guys talking to her. And he says, I think it was him, but I don't know. I don't have any proof. He wanted my money.
Well, he won't get it.
He wanted my lineage. He wanted the pride of my family.
Well, he won't get it. We will make sure to lock this place and make sure no one hides the key.
Can you make sure he knows?
What's your unfinished business?
Both turns.
I was murdered.
We all just kind of look at it.
Yeah, but like you stuck around, which means you were like in the middle of something, or
Because
like.
I was murdered.
So how can I like
We're gonna find him.
woosah you?
God damn.
Promise me that when you go back to him, you will
Murder.
confront him
Yes.
on poisoning me
Yes.
and ending my family line.
He technically
swear
poisoned
it's-
all of us.
On my family line.
I also swear this trunk will
I
strangle him.
also swear.
I swear on my very pretty flute.
It is a pretty flute.
That little sticks with the.
Too.
I can't whistle in
That-
real
that
life.
is-
He whistle. I can't whistle. I don't
Yes.
know.
She says, that will have to do.
Good. I'm not swearing on any of
She very
my
much
people's
loves-
lives.
She very much loves that. Yes. It's odd.
Then lock the key here and leave this place.
Okay, I put the key on the sarcophagus and I walk the fuck out.
All right. Her ghost starts to fade as you do so. And you are not bothered as you exit.
Well, that was a fun party.
I miss her
So,
already.
the next oh god. You knew her for less than like 3 hours. How could you miss
But
her
I
so
had
bad?
such a good connection. She
Oh,
made my heart
Lord, okay.
dance.
I'm shutting doors as we're walking away. So I
Then
guess we'll go back
reading
to
her
present.
diary. Look at this.
I have her. Did you take her diary from me?
They did have a
I
connection.
take it from him and put it back in my bag.
You would have made a
God.
beautiful children.
Okay. Right. Anyway, we have to go confront Dimitri now. But I feel like that's for the next one shot.
Or that could just be an epilogue. Because that is where we're going to end our story for tonight.
Do we break his kneecaps?
I mean, I don't know. That's up to y'all.
We'll figure it out and we'll post it to Patreon. So, segue.
There you go.
If you would like to know what happens with this motley crew of
Motley?
I don't know what we would call ourselves. Crazy party crashers. There we
Party
go.
crashers.
Party crashers. If you'd like to find out what happens to Dimitri after these party crashers go back and confront him, consider becoming a patron. I'm sure we'll post something up on there soon. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. I know it's not our normal stuff. Usually we're, playing as the heroes of Barovia. Terrible title that I don't think we deserve anymore. But you can check that story out next week. We'll be back
No.
in our normal. Yes.
I thought Kat was running a game next week.
No, that's the third. While I'm
Oh,
in-
that's after that.
while I'm
Okay,
in
gotcha.
Florida.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Yes. So we'll be back next week with our good friends, Riki, Shiloh, Ivan, and Echo. If you I've already done the patron spiel.
I will
so-
say, there's something coming to Patreon. I'm working on it, but there is
Yes.
something coming to Patreon. It's for
For-
NA by night. It's not for
NA by
this,
night,
but still.
Yes. You can
Nice.
also if you want to support us in other ways, you can donate to our Ko-fi.
Coffee? Ko-fi?
Co-
Puffy.
I don't know.
I don't know what
'Cause it's
called.
For the price of a cup of coffee.
But we have
you
one
can
of those
support
now.
your favorite
But you can
people.
also buy merch, which we have a bunch of really awesome stuff. You can get a hoodie like the one that Joe's wearing, or most of the posters that are also behind Joe. None of us are wearing any other Nerd Asylum stuff. You can get that specific cup right there from the Nerd Asylum. It's the Overmorning tumbler. You can also get that cup right there, which is the Strotterday mug.
We tried. Hey, we were all on point last week. We have to have like an on week and off week.
today.
We're professionals, guys. We hit our $15,000 goal.
So yeah, we reached our goal. We didn't
Thank
even
you
finish
guys.
the year, and we've already reached our goal. Thank you everybody for that. Also,
Oh, my face.
please consider joining the Discord, following us on all social medias. You can find us at the Nerd Asylum. Barovia has its own Instagram. It's Barovia_beckons, where we post all sorts of fun things, which I have things planned for that as well coming up.
Ooh.
Get ready for some Kasaya background.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, yes. There's also Ivan's stuff, too.
Yes, Ivan stuff. A bunch of stuff is coming to our Instagram. Yeah, thanks everybody. We will see you next week. Stay safe out there. I'll say it for you, Joe. Stay nerdy, everybody.
Eat this